Welcome to We Shoot Films. We talk about cinematography, creating great images. We do tutorials and reviews. And if you're into that, so, make sure to subscribe. Hit that share button, like, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's get into something quick and simple. I wanted to show you a few things that you might not think about that are real important to have in your bag, just in case it comes up. We have the essentials, we know that. But then there's other stuff that sometimes we bypass. So let's get into it. All right, so number one, we need, this here is the Luxio. It's an RGB light, perfect, great. I mean, it's amazing. The colors out of here are great. It has some tricks, do the tricks, do all the same things, what it does. This is the this is the F7 Mini. Again, it has the magnet back, so you can put this on anywhere that has, you can magnetize. Again, RGB. It's good for like rim lights. You never know when your main light is gonna just mess up and you need an extra light, whether it be a rim light. I like to use these sometimes, not only for rim lights, but like for accent lighting, obviously these two. But this one, I'll put these in like, in shades. Take out the light bulb and place this inside of the shade, and now you can control the light so it's not overexposed. So these things are real good to have. You might not even use them because you got your main lights, but always keep some small RGB lights in hand because you never know. Number two, this is the Rode Micro. Now this is old, you know what I mean? Like, I've had this for a long time, but I'm telling you, this thing been beat up, thrown, and it still works. It sounds great. I keep this in my bag just in case. You never know. You might go on a gig and you didn't think they needed audio, and now you can do it. Keep this with you. Always keep a good microphone with you. Even lapels, keep a lapel with you. You never know when that situation might come up where even though you only were supposed to shoot video, you might be able to get a little more cash if you could do the audio that day. I've had situations where my wireless mics just weren't acting right. Wherever we were, the signal was having sounds. So I ended up just hooking this up, boomed it over top of them, and it was amazing. So, keep a mic with you at all times. Number three, clamps. I keep clamps. Large, small, medium, I keep them all. They're great. Keep them with you. Again, you never know. They hold up stuff, they clamp stuff up. They just do a lot of things that you don't know you need them till you need them. So I'm not gonna stay too long on clamps, but get some clamps. All right, NC47s. If you don't know what those are, here's a picture. All right, where we at? Number four, a multi-tool. I love this thing. I've had this thing for years, you know what I mean? And it's good for, you need to hold on to something, you need to grip it because it's too tight. You got other stuff, other tools here, Phillips, knives, screwdrivers. You got a little stuff to work with, man. You always need one of these. I'm telling you, I keep this with me at all times. It's helped me out a lot. And actually, what goes along with this would be this. This bad boy, because it's big too, sometimes I've had ND filters or filters on my lenses that they were so tight, I just couldn't get them off. And this helped me get it off. Or sometimes you need to use this with this and pry something off. It's too tight. So keep these tools with you. You never know when you need them. They're important. It's just a thought. Number five. This is something you probably don't think of much, but this is like adapters. You know what I'm saying? So they have these here. One side is this side here. Other side is this side. I think it's number 6. Batteries. Better yet, these are NPF batteries. These NPF batteries are real important. I love these. They got say CastStar. Tell you how much memory is left on this side. They have a USB, so you can have a few of these. You know, always keep these with you, man. Whether it be to power your lights, to power your drones, you know, to charge your drones, to charge your phones, you know. And what I like about these is they get charged by mini USB here. I have like a power hub, you know what I'm saying? And I got multiple connections to that power hub, so I can have like 6 or 7 of these charging at one time. So that's what I like about these here. So I think it's important to have power all the time. I even have this big boy. This big boy is ridiculous. It's called RAV Power. I've had this for a few years, and this one lets me change. It tells me, you know, how much is left. But if you press here and keep pressing, it'll say 9 volt here, but now it'll let me change it to 12, 16, 19, 20. So back to 9. So these are pretty cool too, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you keep power with you at all times. 7, gaff tape. Gaff tape is very important. I don't know much more if I can say. You can do a lot to this, hang stuff up, use it for your actors, for blocking. You tape the ground so they know where to step. Cables, always keep gaff tape. You know what I mean? For laving people, to hide the microphone, it's important. I'm not gonna go on and go crazy about it. Keep you some gaff tape. You're gonna love it. If you ain't got it already, go get it, man. Now this might be the funniest one. I keep me a shower curtain. Just in case something happens. I don't know. Something might happen. You know what I mean? Something might happen to my softbox. Something might happen to something. Or I just might want an even bigger source of soft light. And these things are amazing. As cheap as these are, you get them at the dollar store or wherever. Shower curtain, I got the frost kind. I keep these. This is gonna create beautiful soft light. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna say much about this. One day I'll show you how it goes, but you know, keep some of these. You never know when you need them. Reflectors. Reflectors are very important. They come in all sizes. This one's a little bigger. You have a black side for negative fill, and then you have a reflection. You can reflect on this side. Inside you have a diffuser to do even more diffusing. You'll be surprised of what you can do with this. If you have one light and you need to bounce some light back into the individual, you can bounce with this. If you need to have some negative fill, do some negative fill with this. Get a reflector, have it around, just in case, man. The last thing, SL60W. Now, you don't have to have this one. I just happen to have it. But make sure you keep a cheap light. Make sure you keep a light that you're probably not planning on using, but as backup. You never know when your main key light is gonna go or something's gonna happen. Keep 1 to 2 of these. I keep about 2 of these at all times ready, just in case something happens. These things are ready. You know they're old, and you probably got other versions you can purchase nowadays. But what I'm saying is, whether it be this or something else, keep a relatively simple light on standby all the time. These are things I think that are pretty important. I'll come back to you with other things that I think that are important. Hopefully, you got something out of this. I'll have all of this stuff in the description below if you want to purchase it. I get a little piece off it, which keeps me moving. So just remember to subscribe, hit that bell on the side so you get notified on time. And like I always say, it is what it is. I'm out.